Hello, friends. Welcome to Boston University School of Theology. We're so happy that you're here. And on behalf of the Unitarian Universalist Student Association, welcome. My name is Daniel Lawler. My pronouns are he, him, his, and I'm a third year student here at the school.
Hi, I'm Katie McQuaige Lucas. Welcome. My pronouns are she, hers, and I am also a third year UU student at the School of Theology.
And hello there, I'm Andrew McKay. My pronouns are he, him, his, and I am an incoming student at the School of Theology.
And on behalf of all of us, we wanted to say we're so happy that you're here and we're so happy that you're part of the BU community. The Unitarian Universalist Student Association is really an opportunity for UU students to connect and for the UU curious to get to become friends and hopeful and excited about our work together. Um, First, we're really excited to offer a meditation from the Reverend Howard Thurman, who is a tremendous figure in the history of Boston University School of Theology and also in the history of the Unitarian and Universalist movements. His deep justice ethic and his commitment to interfaith spirituality really inspire our movement both in the 1950s and 60s and through today. I invite Andrew to offer a meditation for us as we're getting started.
All right, this comes from number 498 in the Singing the Living Tradition hymnal. In the quietness of this place, surrounded by the all-pervading presence of the holy, my heart whispers, keep fresh before me the moments of my high resolve, that in good times or in tempests, I may not forget to which my life is committed. Keep fresh before me the moments of my high resolve.
Thank you. Our tradition here at Boston University School of Theology is long. Going back to the 1950s and 60s, representatives of the Unitarian Association and the Universalist Church were trained at Boston University School of Theology. Among our alumni, the Reverend David Eaton, who is a tremendous leader in the civil rights movement in Washington, D.C., is a graduate of BU and was one of the lead pastors of All Souls in Washington, D.C. in the 60s through the early 1990s, really helping All Souls become one of the largest and most multiracial congregations in our association. Other alumni include Reverend Wendy Von Corder, Kate Wilkelson, and so many others throughout the years who have committed to justice work in Massachusetts and beyond. Some of our more recent alums, including Lisa Garcia Sampson, are deeply involved with the UU The Vote work happening across the country today.
So there are two parts to being a UU at BU. There is the UU Community of Learning, and that's the official administration support to help us navigate degree requirements, ordination requirements, and to ensure that all the offerings we need are happening at BU. Our advisor, our mentor, is Reverend Wendy Von Corder, and she says, part of my own formation at BUSTH was in the creation of strong collegial relationships across diverse theologies. I treasure those relationships to this day, and they've come into play throughout the years as we join together in justice work. To be part of this effort is exciting. Our student association is really run for the students by the students. And so that's more about those collegial connections as well as the work we do partnering with other groups at the School of Theology. And you don't have to be a UU to be welcome to hang out with us. A lot of what we do is about fellowship, connection, and community. You can see us there with one of our crowning achievements, which was having Susan Frederick Gray come and be the guest preacher at Mars Chapel. So we have regular meetings where we come together over Zoom at the moment for small group ministry. We recruit guest preachers and readers for our annual UU worship service at the School of Theology. We organize guest lectures and workshops. We were really excited in fall 2019 to be able to host Dr. Gary Dorian as a guest lecturer. Annual elections for our board roles take place every May, but if you're excited and you want to volunteer before that, you are very welcome to come and join us.
And BU now provides certain denominational classes, UU classes, and here are some of the upcoming ones in 2020 and 2021. Unitarian Universalist Polity by Reverend Dr. Wendy Von Corder in fall 2020. Preaching in the UU and Free Church Tradition by Reverend Gary Smith, and Unitarian and Universalist Historical Traditions by Reverend Mark Harris, who is the author of Elite: Uncovering Classism in Unitarian Universalism. That'll be offered in spring 2021.
One of the other exciting things about being part of BU is we are a member of the Boston Theological Institute, which is a partnership of different seminaries and theological schools in the greater Boston area. So as a BU student, you can also take classes at Harvard Divinity School, at Hebrew College, at Boston College, and at the Orthodox Christian Seminary right here in Boston. So there are many opportunities to study different traditions, both here at BU and beyond. And that really plays into a history that goes back into our tradition from the 50s and 60s of Unitarian Universalists coming from the School of the Prophets, coming from Boston University School of Theology, who have made deep commitments to justice. I want to highlight again Reverend David Eaton and especially William Alberts here in Boston. And both of them did so much to push for broader traditional imagination in our congregations and association. This list is incomplete and growing, and as we consider all those UU ministers who have been part of Boston University School of Theology over the years, we want to say a huge welcome and congratulations to you, because you are joining this list of progressive spirituality and interfaith hope that has been part of BU for a long time.
In closing, I offer more words from Howard Thurman. Don't ask what the world needs. Ask what makes you come alive and go do it. Because what the world needs is more people who have come alive.
Thank you for joining us this time. We're so excited to share some of our moments with you, and we hope we can connect on Zoom or in person soon. Bye, everyone.